GTA 5 Online, the Wanted Level 4-star challenge, AA Gamer for Life. Okay, so first time out, I did this by myself and told my buddy Demented Priest, and he's like, well, I got to do it too. So we're at the front of the prison, and basically I told him I just drove through the two gates. You won't get a 4-star Wanted level till you get through this second gate over here. You may want to shoot these guys, you may not, I don't know, I didn't. Basically, I go up in here, make a quick UE, and make tracks for the expressway. Okay, this is not a co-op challenge. I am basically along for the ride just for the video purposes. I'm not throwing any stickies, I'm not shooting. I'm basically just eating food to stay alive so I can not get killed. And so that was probably not a good way to get started, but he's able to come correct, and I used the gauntlet out of my supply. He's using his blue Sultan, and this has basically been the main car. He will periodically, he has another Sultan that has like a metallic, very dark blue, it almost looks black from time to time, but this is basically my favorite car of his. And he's got a full garage, and now with the new add-on that just came out, you're able to buy a second apartment or garage. And he may buy an apartment or a garage, or I don't know. I'm hardly ever at the apartment that I have now, and I have a 10-car garage that I only have 4 vehicles in. I'm just not I don't need like a super fast sports car. I don't do a lot of online racing. I have 3.5 million. It goes up and down depending on what I got going on. I just spent a few $100,000 today. I bought the new rifle that came out, the new assault rifle. I can't say if it's any better than the advanced rifle that came out on the last add-on, but it seems decent. I think it's got a little bit more of a firing rate and then maybe just a little bit more of a range on it. But anyway, we're doing this one level challenge, and it's all Demented Priest. I'm just along for the ride, just so I can videotape it. I wish I could do this for more gamers. That's if somebody wants to try this challenge and wants to send me a message saying, hey, I'd like to do this challenge, come in my game so you can tape it, I will definitely do that. I didn't even really think of that as an option before, but I could totally do that depending on scheduling and that kind of thing. But yeah, just via YouTube, send me an email and make a comment on the video that this is your gamer tag and you'd like to hook up sometime and do this Wanted level challenge, and we'll totally make a video. We're in the process of recording all the online missions created by Rockstar. We're not big in the verses. So I don't know, there's about 50 or so missions, and there's a new 5 or 6 of them that just came out, so I'm looking forward to getting those in the list too, and then any additional missions that may be added later. As far as the online missions go, try to do it, multiple ways. Sometimes one time through is enough. Other times, we did it a couple different ways just to show people that it could be done on the ground or using helicopters. And, just for instance, the mix up with the Coke for Martin. Both me and my buddy Demented Priest have attack helicopters. We call both of those in. I mean, we can do that mission in like 2.5 minutes. So I was like, well, all right, but we got to do it on the ground without helicopters, or let people know that it can be done. For instance, the Judge and the Jury by Martin is a pretty long mission, and my buddy Demented Priest and I both have helicopters. We can do that mission in 7-8 minutes, maybe even sooner than that. But it's a challenge to us to do it on the ground without without using helicopters, and we must have failed it about a dozen or so times. It's like, man, we could just use helicopters and get this mission done. But we're not gonna, just because we couldn't pass it, just like, all right, it can't be done. We're gonna just keep chipping away at it till we got it done, and we did it. It took 30 minutes to do it, but it's just, us being a tag team. I was like, oh, this could be bad, getting knocked down to the beach, but he's able to come correct here, get back up on the expressway. And you can see I'm constantly eating food to keep my health up. I don't want to die. But, we were doing the Judge and the Jury, and if anybody knows that mission, you know how long it is, and it could be quite tough to do on the ground. And I believe that you can have 6 or maybe even 8 players doing that mission, but to have 8 random people in there trying to do their own things, I don't know, it's pretty rough. But I was like, man, I don't know if you're going to be able to get out of there, but you got out of there. So no matter how bad you get bashed up, you just keep coming correct and heading down the highway. So that was the thing. I'm like, well, I can take off of my helicopter and I can videotape the 4 guys that I kill, and then the 4 or 5 other jurors that come up after the thing. And I'm like, no, dude, we got to do this whole mission together. And we got it done. It took us 32 minutes or something, but we did it totally on the ground, and used our stickies, and it was a good time, man. I'm like, just for instance, last night I did the trash talk mission by myself. It's, on the ground, no helicopter. If you don't have stickies, it'd make it a little harder, to blow up those trucks. But I did it totally by myself, so it can be done. So that'll always slow you down. Get back on the expressway, tires on the ground, and continue on. Okay, it looks like that big armored vehicle ain't there this time. Although that might have been our ramp to get on the expressway. I believe this is our expressway that we need to head north on. He's like, well, you set me a waypoint? And I'm like, can't do it, dude. I'm like, I didn't set me a waypoint. You gotta just figure out how to get on there. I did pull up the map to say, yep, that was our expressway that you just passed. But I'm not sending them a waypoint. Just figure it out, dude. So you had to go a little bit south to go north, but looks like you got it correct. You know, I'm like, I was pretty much there just for the ride. I really thought that was going to stop him right there, but he took the hit and kept on trucking, so I was like, nice work, keep on going. These Sultans are, they're like the find of the century. I don't know if, I'm sure they're still, you know, spawn periodically. He has two, I have two. I was like, this could be bad. But he's able to back up and get it back on, so we're still going. I'm sure they're still out there, the Sultans. You know, once I found my two, I made sure, you know, to get them insured and that kind of thing. And they blow up. It costs $150 to get it replaced. And they can climb the mountain like any SUV, and they're almost as fast as any sports car. I'm not going to say, you know, other sports cars are much faster, but these go fast enough to the point where I can't control it. So anyway, they're just good cars, man. They take a ton of damage, and when they blow up, it don't cost a lot to get them replaced. So, you know, that is a big thing. He's like, you know, some of his other cars that he has in his garage, like if they get destroyed or whatever, you know, they could be up in the tens of thousands of dollars to get them replaced, if not hundreds or maybe even millions. I don't know. I mean, I got 4 vehicles, and the most it costs to get them replaced is $750 up to now. All right, so I was like, just go out there. All right, that's it. Just lose the heat any way you seem fit. Like I said, right now with the new add-on, they've kind of changed the menu up a little bit as far as eating food, and you're able to keep multiple armor vests in your inventory, so when the one you have is shot up, you can put another vest on. I think it would have been nice if they lasted a little bit longer. I mean, it seems like 2-3 bullets and your vest is gone. And for super heavy duty vests, it seems like it would, you know, like it would last longer, but you know, that's probably a discussion for another day. But you know, it is what it is. So I'm like, do you got a plan here? He's like, I'm heading for a tunnel. I'm like, okay. And that's the tunnel he's looking for, but he's got a little posse out in front of it. It's a short tunnel, so well, as long as he'll come around to this opening, he'll be okay. But I think eventually he has to back up a little bit. Looks like he's got himself a sweet spot right now and just waiting it out, and that should wrap it up. There we go. It really is, you know, puts your driving skill to the test, but some luck is involved there. I mean, you know, you get bashed in the right position and they can just shoot you up. I mean, I've failed twice at trying to get around, but second time around, Priest got it. We're good to go. If you like the videos, you can always support us by checking out the ads.